What's going on, guys? Gonna do a little video here of showing off some Halloween decorations for 2024. We went to Spirit Halloween, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Five Below, and to pick up a few little things and decorate with, and I'm gonna show you around. And we've got indoor decorations and outdoor, and I'll have clips of what the outdoor looks like at night and during the day, because some things you couldn't see at night, so I'll try to include all that in the clips. Alright, here's the outdoor decorations during the day. Ooh, yellow jacket. So we have our werewolf. It's got a metal skeleton, and we stuff the clothing with like old chicken feed bags and whatnot, and also the hands and the mask. We got the two body parts at Spirit this year and the collar chain to make it a more complete ensemble there. We've got this blood red light that shines on him like a movie scene at night. But as you might have guessed, his head is a mask. It's just stuffed, and the metal skeleton goes at the top of his head down to the tip of his nose. The whole thing moves a little bit if the wind blows. It's held by a base that's in an X pattern, and it's staked to the ground. We got some old work boots that the pants just kind of slip over. It's a pretty convincing look. And we draped some of this crepe cloth from last year that's all wound up and tangled around our tree with our purple lights. It looks like that old man's beard stuff that grows that you can start fires with is the kind of effect that it gave. Pretty cool. Got the graveyard section over here. New ones this year is the zombie hands. We've had Nikola Tesla there for a while, and the new addition is the Reaper skeleton this year that we draped a cloth on him to make him look like the Grim Reaper, and added a Reaper hook. It was an old Halloween costume that one of the kids had. This is the Spirit Halloween skeleton. It's like the life-size skeleton. It's more detailed than the ones at Walmart. Has like some staining and stuff on the bones. We have Ramses, our scarecrow that we made with some of the fodder shock corn material that we grew. He's got some, it's just basically pallet wood with this crepe cloth that we drape over it, and a Walmart light up jack-o'-lantern that we've repainted. We did this design based on Wicked Maker's jack-o'-lantern design that they posted. We've got our witch, and she's stirring up the pot of potion down there that is simply spider web. And then we've got a lit spider web up here with a giant spider and a couple of smaller spiders. We've got our spooky crepe cloth with some pillows, and our boarded up windows with a bat skeleton. More crepe cloth. We do this method here behind our lights, and it makes an awesome effect at night. It looks really creepy, like a swampy, like witch house looking effect. We found this creepy window cling. It gets me every time when I walk up to the door. Hello, Sif. Hello, Sif. This is our blow mold looking pumpkin stack that we actually got at Dollar Tree, and my wife painted the faces and the stripes onto it. And it's cool because each layer is a differing brightness, and it kind of looks a little bit similar to candy corn. It's pretty cool. We've got this pumpkin-headed monster-looking guy with chains that we got a few years back. We put him on the porch post there, and we've got a Reaper-looking skeleton ghost specter that we put on this side. We'll probably end up getting 2 more for these posts later on. Let's not forget our little plastic ghost hang that's in the garage window. And these little metal stakes that we've got that are kind of retro looking. And then we've got the ghost over here coming out of a grave. So the first display we have is the Halloween display. Got a little pumpkin there with Michael Myers mask on a display there with a kitchen knife that bleeds. These 2 are actually going to be used in my costume this year. We have these bat cutouts that we put behind the shades of lamps, and it has a nice shadow effect. Over here on this display we have our potions. These were 3D printed and painted. We've got potions of various sizes there. One of them has an eyeball, as you can see there. We got a couple of books and a frog skull, Frankenstein with his brain exposed. That's also a 3D print. His brain can be taken out in 2 different pieces. And then we got lock, shock, and barrel masks this year that we're using for wall displays. The kids are thinking about dressing up as them next year. We've got this little display with our countdown, our little creepy stained up clown, and our 3D printed jack-o'-lantern with lights inside, and 3D printed thing hand from Addams Family. We do have some fall kind of themes thrown in as well. We have pumpkins and leaves on certain displays that we have, but right here's a 3D printed skull and a heart in a jar. We got that idea from Spirit. We saw like a heart in a jar there, but we got this We got the heart at Spirit and then the little jar at Dollar Tree, so it was a great deal cheaper to do it that way. Try to get out of the shadows here. Try to show it all. We got this spider looking silk throw to put over the top there. More bat cutouts. And then on the top we've got actual pumpkins that we grew in our garden this year next to cloth pumpkins. And more 3D printed stuff like those candle holders. We have our spooky web covered candle holder with the little skulls and the red bleeding wax whenever it gets lit. And we've got a little display here with some 3D printed silhouette pumpkins that have been painted, and our little candle that lights up in the middle with the little face on it. And we've got this pumpkin that we spruced up and painted from the store, and 3D printed a witch hat to go with it. More little black pumpkins that we grew in our garden. We've got a 3D printed guy back here that's a skull coming out of a pumpkin that we painted. More leaves for accent, and a little 3D printed ghost. Those little house silhouettes were bought at Dollar Tree and painted black, and when you put them all together it kind of looks like a little Halloween village. So yeah guys, that's our 2024 Halloween decorations for the year. Picked up a lot of cool new stuff at Spirit, Five Below, Walmart, some other places. We didn't even get around to looking at Lowe's or Home Depot, but I've seen a lot of their stuff that they have this year. They've got some pretty cool stuff. And I may come out with a special 1,000 subscriber video. I'm thinking of 3D printing Majora's Mask from the video game Majora's Mask and giving it a thorough paint job like I did for the Majora's Mask Moon. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued support, and we'll catch you next time.